Good morning, everyone. I'm back again. Yeah, another few month break. Here I am again on another Dodds Diary. Today it's Dodds Diaries episode 86, and today is Saturday, 26th of September 2020. Special day for a few reasons. Well, one of them, I've come away for a few days, so actually for a change, I'm not starting in Chesley Street. I'm actually here in Airmyn, just near Goole in East Yorkshire. And also today is actually a birthday special, because today, Saturday 26th of September, is my birthday. 29 today I am. In 12 months time I'll be 30, and I must have a right flipping good one. My god, this year is just dragging on, and at the time of filming this, things are just getting worse again. And I really hope better days will come back. I know they will. I'm going to tell you all, better days will come back. If you're feeling alone and that, just don't feel afraid. Honestly, all the better days that we all used to love will come back. I guarantee you that. Anyway, today I'm going to be travelling to Doncaster and possibly Sheffield as well for my birthday trip. Now I'm with my mate Jack Newell, who's joined us for who I'm joining for a few days. Yesterday I did Selby, so today we're going to do Doncaster and possibly Sheffield and possibly one other place. I'm going to drive to Goole station and then I'll explain everything there. Meantime, let's hit the road. Right, so we're just driving to Goole, and we're just about to pass over the M62, which runs between Hull and Liverpool via Manchester. The M62 is just here.
Yeah, that's looking up towards Hull. That's the Manchester side.
Oh, and for yous all, just to let you all know, I have a different car nowadays. I used to have a Ford Fiesta. Now I'm driving a Renault Clio, and I absolutely love it.
Very nice car as well, I have to say.
Nice bit of French elegance as well.
I'll stop it here.
Right, so here we are at Goole station, 11:05. We're on the Doncaster to Hull via Goole line. So that way heads towards Hull via Brough, Ferriby and Hessel. And this way, that heads towards Doncaster via Fort North and Kirksandall. Train services here, we've got 2 per hour.
2 per hour from here to Doncaster.
Yeah, we're just going that way. There's a stopper and a fast service.
That goes on to Sheffield.
Yeah, goes to Sheffield, and then that way
2 to Doncaster, it's 2 to Hull, and then 1 goes up to Scarborough via Bridlington.
sounds good. And also
We do have a parliamentary train service as well.
oh yeah, the parliamentary service goes to Leeds via
Via Rawcliffe.
oh yeah, Rawcliffe and
We do get a bit of freight.
what's it? It's Rawcliffe and there's another Snape, Rawcliffe and Snape. Yeah, there's only, and then on to Nottingham and then to Leeds. So we're going to catch the 11:28 to Doncaster, which is actually running a minute late. And this is to be the stopper service. Now you notice this face mask I've got on. I've actually got quite a collection of them. This one is of a 142 Pacer as a little tribute to Northern. Got the stripes and all that. Right, this is going to be a good day. Also, just so you all know, while you're watching, your mate Jack here, he has face covering exempt. So before anyone starts complaining of him not wearing a face covering, that's the badge.
Yep.
Just to let you know, he's wearing the sunflower badge. That makes him, because of his hidden disability, it makes him exempt from wearing a face covering. So I just hope for you all that clears everything up. Comes the 11:28 to Doncaster, and I've got a Northern Class 158. Calling it Hatfield and Stainforth, Fort North, Kirksandall. And we have 794.
Train is for Doncaster. The next stop is Thorn North. Train is for Doncaster. The next stop is Kirksandall.
What is it there, look? I've never seen that. I'm like trying to grab on. You know these that's a new TC. Oh, they've gone off. Where are you? Yeah, they're a massive college.
There is not.
Yeah, there is not railway. No, it's not.
Oh no, it's next to Links.
You know, if you stand there, like you're near it, I feel like. What? Then if you stand there, you're near it, it's like. So when you go on the water highs, like on a roller
Alright, it's 5 to 1. Here we are at Doncaster on the East Coast Main Line. There's been my first birthday train spotting session of the day. Let's take a look and see what we've got. We've got a LNER Zoomer in platform number 1 over there. East Midlands Railway Class 156, ex East Midlands Trains of course. A 67 over there. We've got an ex LNER Class 91 over there, as well as what's that Northern over there?
That's a 195.
Oh yeah,
11.
195 over there. Other things around here as well. That's obviously Doncaster Works over there. We are at the home of the Mallard, the Flying Scotsman, and of course the man who's the best in the world, Jeremy Clarkson, of course. Now it's been quite a few months since I did some East Coast mainline spotting. Still got to do a reservation only on the LNER trains and cross country as well.
I believe.
Yeah.
I think Avanti West Coast.
And when will I be back on the main line again? I do not know.
Oh.
We'll go to Sheffield later on. There we have one of the last remaining 225 sets. These now only go as far as York now. Beyond that it's just Azumas. I'm going to miss these trains. I grew up with these. The days of from GNER to National Express East Coast to Virgin Trains to LNER. My first train ride on one of these was in August 2001 from Durham to Scarborough. No, Durham to York.
I was going to say.
So that's an ex-ScotRail Class 170 going to Sheffield from Hull,
Scarborough.
from Scarborough. Other trains that go to Sheffield are, of course, Cross Country, Voyager. You've also got, we've seen a Northern 150s on Sheffield services as well. Transpennine as well would normally see, but unfortunately, the swing bridge somewhere near Scunthorpe, it's a swing bridge, it's stuck open, so train services are currently cancelled between Scunthorpe and Sheffield. Transpennine are starting at Sheffield, so I would imagine the only train what's running out of Cleethorpes now is the Barton on Humber service. Good to see Hull Trains back in business again. They were very close to being out of business altogether. During the lockdown, they stopped all train services, so they were well away for quite a few months. Now, also in the news, Grand Central resumed services not so long ago. Unfortunately, they've had to scrap their Blackpool to London Euston service that was going to, well, originally start this year and then start next year. They thought it was just not viable anymore. Also, the rail franchising system is changing. I believe they're going to scrap it altogether because of the costs. Them trains look stunning indeed. I love the livery on them, as they call them the Paragon trains. Now they run as electric from King's Cross up to here before changing to diesel to call it Selby, Howden, Brough and Hull. Well, a Transpennine has just turned up. It's displaying Cleethorpes, so that might mean that the disruption has been cleared near Scunthorpe. I don't really get to see Class 185s much these days, because of the fact the majority of Newcastle and Edinburgh Transpennines are actually now operated by the Class 802 Nova 1 trains. Right, we're done here. Had a good session, getting some good freight and getting quite a few things actually, but I haven't done any cross-country voyages because unfortunately they're diverting via Leeds and Wakefield and then down to Sheffield. We're going to go around the town here and then onto the Steel City we go. We're just walking around Doncaster town centre now, just running the markets. It's quite busy today. And Jack's drinking a hot chocolate. Very nice. Very nice.
Could be nice and very quick.
Catch this train to Sheffield, the 1521 service. Pause to the ex-stop rail 170, and this is 460. This is the 1521 service.
We're leaving in 3 minutes.
So what do you think of these 170s, Jack?
Alright, actually. I like them now, they've got plug sockets.
Yeah, and they look very good indeed, since obviously they all got refurbished since they came to Northern.
Clean, bright.
Aye, they're kind of good.
Good train, actually.
must be it. Can't be you. It's literally not in the building there. They're trying to hold on. So I'm going to ask them not to why they did it.
Mate, why not just think, oh yeah, mate, look, and fuck off.
This channel shall be arriving into Sheffield where the service terminates. We ask passengers to ensure you take all personal belongings and luggage with you and keep it with you at all times. Once again, Sheffield, your next and final stop.
Right, it's now 4:05. For my next birthday train session, come to Steel City. That is, of course, Sheffield, home of Human League, Heaven 17, ABC, Pulp, Full Monty, Peter Stringfellow, many late singer of the Human League, Phil Oakey, other famous bands, Def Leppard as well, they're from here. And it's the home of Sheffield Hallam University and many other things.
Chuckle Brothers as well, ain't it?
Chuckle Brothers come from Chuckle Brothers actually come from Rotherham. So we're going to be here for an hour and a bit. Oh, we have a 158 down there. I think. Is that an ex-ScotRail 158? Yeah, it's a refurbed one. And there's a 150 attached to a 153 over there. I'm having a fab day today, and so no problems whatsoever. We're doing absolutely good. I don't think I'm going to bother with the tram system here this time. It's a Saturday, it'll be packed, and I don't really have time for it as well. This double-set Voyager is terminating at Morpeth, north of Newcastle. That's because there were engineering works up somewhere around Berwick-upon-Tweed, which has shut the East Coast Main Line off. Now the LNER trains will divert along the Tyne Valley Line to Carlisle, which they normally do this time of the year, and usually around October. But cross-country, the drivers are not signed off for the Tyne Valley. So therefore, and I didn't really think they'd be terminating at Morpeth, I thought they'd just terminate at Newcastle, but no. Morpeth, that's what the Northerns do, so if Northern can do it, so can cross-country. That was a 7-car formation named Tornado. Trip U2 6163 Tornado, the steam train. But normally I think they run in 5 and 9-car formation, but I suppose they've upgraded to 7 just to help with social distancing. Okay, it's just gone 5 o'clock. We've had a lovely session here at Sheffield. We're going to spend the rest of the day in the city now. Instead of that, because we're not bothering with the trams this time, we'll probably still fill them on the street, but we're not going to ride on them. So we're going to go out the main exit and take a look at the lovely water feature that's outside the station. So I come out of Sheffield Midland Station, and sadly, the water feature is not turned on. Oh, what a shame. I suppose because of COVID, that's probably why. I like it round here.
Yeah.
Lovely lit up at night. Right, we'll go that way. Right, so here I am in the city centre now. I'm outside Sheffield Cathedral, the cathedral and the tram stop. This is one of the older super trams, been around since 1992. Now they're all terminating here at the cathedral because there's engineering work between here and Mayland Bridge, isn't it?
Yeah, Middlewood.
And Middlewood. So they're all terminating here. Now, since I was here 2 years ago, now the tram trains are in operation and they carry on to Rotherham, Parkgate as well. It's a magnificent achievement for Sheffield, the UK's first ever tram train. I wonder how many other systems will follow suit. Okay, so we're walking around Sheffield city centre, just looking for a pub to go and have a drink in. There's a Spoons over there, actually. Aye, that is a Spoons, yeah. Train-wise, we're going to be getting 5 to 8 to Doncaster. Jack thought it was going on to Goole, but no, he got it wrong. It's going to Selby, so we're going to get that train to Doncaster, and then we'll change there onto another train that'll take us back to Goole.
Should be 158 as well.
Hopefully 158. Rightio, take this off now actually. We've just had a drink in the Banker's Draft Wetherspoon here in Sheffield. Now we're going to head back to the station, catch the which one we're getting? 1957 to Doncaster, and then we change on there
to the
2105 to take us to Goole. I've had a lovely day. I've had a lovely birthday today. I like Sheffield. Lit up at night time. It's still got despite the restrictions which are ongoing now, it still has an atmosphere, has a really good atmosphere indeed.
That's the Doncaster Goole.
And I've just been told off Northern that it's going to be 158794 taken from Doncaster to Goole tonight. Which makes it my journey even better. Now we're just walking along Arundel Gate, well, past the Arundel Gate car park to the station. Class 170, the 1957 to Doncaster. This will attach to the Class 150 just down there. We'll be going in the front carriage. So it's goodbye to Sheffield, and on this 170 we're actually sitting in the former first class compartment of it. And this is good. So it's even got... Look, there's one of the lights still working.
Just coupled the units together there. We're taking you today to Meadowhall, Doncaster, Selby, Brough and into Hull. If I could please ask passengers to take a look at the safety information located throughout carriages and to keep an eye on your personal belongings at all times. If you do see anything that worries you throughout your journey, please don't hesitate to spot this to train crew. We're a free carriage service today, so please do your best to spread out and allow for social distancing. And as face coverings are mandatory, if you are able to wear one, please do respect the safety of your fellow passengers and the train crew on board by wearing this correctly over your mouth and your nose for the duration of the journey. If you could also fit any litter, please, this allows our cleaning team more time to be put on such services. That's appreciated, thank you.
There's no one in this carriage.
I've got to find the file and what's if that works. Right.
The service is now arriving into Doncaster, and if you're leaving us here, please do ensure you've got all your belongings with you, keep an eye on them at all times. And if you do see anything that worries you whilst around the station, please don't hesitate to report this to a member of staff. This is Doncaster.
So we're just coming to Donny now.
Shifts on Donny.
Well, we're due to on 8, but we're actually being re-platformed to number 4. It's now 2023.
Half-hour session.
Oh, I don't know. Well,
Oh, there's a one night.
yeah.
Doncaster works.
Just going to there's Doncaster works there.
EMT.
Yeah, I want that big box now fucking stop. Oh, boy!
Do apologise for any language you might have heard, ladies and gentlemen.
But anyway,
We do apologise on behalf of them.
this is our train back to Goole, and we've got 158794. I like the look of these refurb class 158. Amazing. And this one's just doing the short journey to Goole.
Free people.
And look what Jack's got for a souvenir. Show the viewer.
I bought this off eBay, ladies and gentlemen. Only cost me £5
A load
on,
of
on eBay.
absolute load of rubbish what I see on the train, so I thought, well, how about we have one for ourselves?
Don't worry, it was official. We did it properly.
Yeah.
Just to clarify that.
Could probably use one of these in a photo shoot for a calendar, maybe.
Yeah, Northern gave it to us. Just want to make that
Just saying that.
free one.
Yeah, just go in, just down there. Of course, what used to be on the lead services were 321 dusty bins, and the odd 333s. and the next stop for us is Goole, where the train actually terminates.
Or does it?
Or does it?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now approaching Goole Money Service.
That's the sound of the AWS that the driver has to cancel out. He has about 2.5 seconds. Otherwise, puts the emergency brakes on. So that will go into the sizing, and that will then come back here once the next train has passed through. Here at Goole. So here comes back 158794 at Goole. This will form the 2151 to Hull. and we've got no idea why this train does this manoeuvre. Saturday night. Right, it's now 21:53. Back at Goole in East Yorkshire. This is the end of today's diary, and for my birthday video diary, it's been a fab day. Started here today, trained down to Doncaster, class 158. That is actually my first class 158 ride of this year. I think I can take this down for a second. I was really hoping to have more rides on them. Unfortunately, with the pandemic, lockdowns and all that, I've been unable to. Although, of course, they are running up in the northeast, but I haven't really had any time to get on them. Doncaster, we did a good session there. Got a fair amount of decent traffic in that. Saw East Midlands Railway, the Class 156 in the new EMR livery. Getting me up and closer glimpses of the 195s and the 331s. Yeah, what were you going to say, Jack?
Hull trains as well, we saw them.
And we saw the return of Hull trains as well. They came back not so long ago. Brilliant to see them trains in action again. And I saw the Paragon trains. It looked like they would go out of business at first after the lockdown and that, but no, they're back up and running. We saw Grand Central go through as well. Yeah, actually got what could have possibly been my last ever closer view of a Class 91 225 set. Because now they only run just as far north as York. They don't go any further now, it's just a zoomers from there on, all the way up to Scotland. We looked around Doncaster town centre. It's quite busy actually today as well. And then we went on a ex-ScotRail Class 170, Northern now, to Sheffield, Steel City. Had another good session there as well. Saw the Meridians in the new AMR livery. Anything else we saw going through in the station?
Plenty of 195s.
Yeah, plenty of 195s. I'm still yet to get on one of them new trains. Yet. Then we went to Sheffield City Centre, really busy, a lot of uni students and that around, and had a drink in the Banter's Draft, Weatherspoon's pub. Also saw my first closer glimpse of Stagecoach's Supertram new tram trains.
Class 399.
And actually, yeah, they've been given Class 399s for when they run on Network Rail lines. We didn't go on the tram system. Probably do that another year. I've been on it anyway. Coming back, the return journey was good. Got another Northern Class 170 ex-ScotRail, and we actually sat in the first class seats, so that they actually recline. You can actually push the buttons on as well. And then from Doncaster back to here, we got another Class 158. But getting back here at Goole, it was a very interesting move indeed. Because the 158 terminated here, it then went to the Sidon, Then a train to Hull came in, and then the 158 came, well, Hull and Bridlington, then the 158 came back here, then continued that journey on to Hull,
Yep.
and we saw 170 go back towards Sheffield.
Yep.
Bit of a strange manoeuvre, and in fact, Jack, is it a bit of a rare one?
There's 3 of them what do it Monday to Saturday.
Yeah.
There's one about 9:30, one about 6 in the evening, and there's this one at 9:30.
Sounds good. So it's been my lucky day indeed. So, when will my next video diary be? Honestly, I do not know what's going to happen. At the moment, me, the whole country, in fact the whole world, faces an absolute uncertain future. That's what's going to happen in the next few months. At the time I'm filming this, a second wave of COVID-19 is taking off now as I speak. I know some of you're all missing me, but I can tell you, we'll meet again. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in my next video diary. Good night.